Hey guys, so today we are going to be looking at all of the minifigures coming in the LEGO Star Wars Summer 2021 wave, releasing August 1st. So all these minifigures are of course coming then. We're just going to be going through all of them individually and then talking about some very interesting things, because there's a lot to go through. 23 proper minifigures and then 2 that are kind of minifigures, but we'll count them in this video anyway. So we're going to go through the sets by set number. Starting off first with the set that's kind of to the side. This is the minifigures from set 75296, Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber, and we get Darth Vader, which isn't a new figure but does come with arm printing, which is nice, which also isn't new. And then there's an exclusive figure, which is also kind of a boring one though, being General Veers. That's exclusive and will stay exclusive for a long time, so that's very cool. Some very nice minifigures in that set. However, not very interesting in the grand scheme of things, in kind of just comparing them to the other minifigures in this wave. The Mandalorian dual set, we are getting an Ahsoka minifigure, which we did already get in last year's AIT set, as well as a new Darth Maul minifigure, which looks really cool based on the Clone Wars Season 7. And this minifigure is of course exclusive, so I definitely recommend getting the set just for this. In set 75311, the ITT, or Imperial Armed Marauder, we have an exclusive Greef Karga, an artillery trooper, as well as 2 stormtroopers who come with new exclusive face prints, being the first stormtrooper of colour and first woman stormtrooper in LEGO, which is really cool to see. And that Greef Karga and artillery stormtrooper are also great, so technically 4 exclusive minifigures in this set. The Slave One or Boba Fett Starship set, we have arguably the best minifigure of the wave, being Boba Fett, and it just looks so good based on the Mandalorian Season 2 with arm printing, as well as of course the Mando, which we have already gotten this year, releasing the Tropical Tatooine set, and is also coming in a few other sets. That also has arm printing, so I'm pretty sure this is one of the only sets that has all the figures with arm printing, which is really cool to see. But yeah, basically this Boba Fett is also just the highlight of the set, and I think most people will be getting this set just to get that minifigure. I would personally advise against it, because I'm sure he'll be coming in a Book of Boba Fett set unless he dons some new armor in that. But I don't think this minifigure will stay exclusive for long, and he might even come in a $10 Slave One Microfighter next year, but who really knows. Still a great minifigure and a great set to buy nonetheless. Really exciting set for the figures is the Batuu Shuttle, which includes all of the Bad Batch members except for Omega of course, but Hunter has included Wrecker, Tech, Echo, and an Imperial version of Crosshair, as well as Gonki, the Gonk droid, who isn't technically a minifigure but he kind of counts. But yeah, all the Bad Batch members, as you can see, look really good. The Crosshair is also pretty good, but not as good as the others. Wrecker uses a new body mold that has been used on 3 other figures in this wave, so very usable new piece that's definitely been used on a lot, but it definitely works for all of them. So this is definitely a great set to buy just for the figures. And yeah, it's probably going to be one of the only sets, probably the only set, that all the Bad Batch members will be coming in. Another great set for figs is of course the Imperial Light Cruiser, with 3 reusers including Grogu, Mando, and Cara Dune, which is probably the last set Cara Dune is going to be coming in. But 3 great new figures being Fennec, Moff Gideon, who could be a bit better, and a Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper is probably going to be in a battle pack next year. Fennec will probably come in a Bad Batch set, and I can't see Moff Gideon staying exclusive for that long, so I think it's fine to pass on the set if you just want it for the minifigures. But overall, still some very cool minifigures and a great way to get Cara Dune. Final main August set is the Mandalorian Fighter, which comes with Gar Saxon, a Bo-Katan, and a Mandalorian Loyalist, which are all great figs. 3 exclusive ones. Gar Saxon is my fave, as well as Bo-Katan, which are both new characters, and the Mandalorian Loyalist is very nice and definitely underrated. So some very great figures in this set. Gar Saxon has a new helmet mold, however it has been reused on a figure which we are going to get into now. Mandalorian Forge set has not been revealed yet. We do know what the minifigures look like from the back of an instruction manual, and yeah, it comes with Mando with a jetpack. No surprise there. Paz Vizsla, who is also new, which looks really good, using that Wrecker body piece, as well as the armourer who uses Gar Saxon's headpiece, and there's been a lot of controversy around it. I don't mind it. I think the problem with me is the print, which looks a bit basic and far too low down. But yeah, those are really all the minifigures apart from the ones in the advent calendar. But you know, the ones in there, they're mostly unexclusive. We got IG-11 Tusken Raider, Scout Trooper, some Pro Droid thing, a Stormtrooper, and possibly some more, as well as the exclusive Christmas ones being a Christmas Grogu, which looks really cool, and a Christmas Mando, who also has some arm printing, I will add, but it's nothing new. So yeah, I'll do a video on that when we get a closer look and official images for that, but right now we do not know the proper images of these. As I said before, there are 23 figures this wave, 2 that don't really count, and then a few more in the Mandalorian Forge and Advent Calendar sets. But overall, some very great minifigures, and this wave is obviously mostly based on the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch, and the Mandalorian. We got 5 figures from the Clone Wars, all the minifigures from the Bad Batch are in the Bad Batch Shuttle, and the rest are from the Mandalorian, which all look very good. In terms of new and old figures, we have 17 that are new, 2 that are really slightly new, the Stormtroopers, as well as the rest being old. But yeah, those are just great to see, some really high numbers of new figures and new characters even. In terms of arm printing, we have 5, the Darth Vader and Mandos are of course reuses, however the Boba, Fennec and Echo figs are new, however Echo does only have it on one arm. And yeah, overall this wave is just great in terms of figures. Like, if you want to get any set, you'll just get some great figures guaranteed, 100% there. And yeah, compared to the Summer 2020 wave, I think this is definitely a better one in terms of new and exclusive figs. That obviously I am going to be doing a video comparing the 2 waves very soon. I have not really filmed it yet or anything, but I have been saying for a while that I'm going to be doing that, so you can expect that sometime within the next week or 2. However, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What is your favourite minifigure of this wave? However, that will be off today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. That'll be all, folks. Goodbye.